Hello and welcome. It's Friday, October 11th, and this video segment I call My Perspective and Comments. And I'd like to talk this week about all that's been going on this week, and there has been a lot. First off, I'd like to talk about the same drumbeat that's been going on now for about a month, and this is trying to impeach Trump, accusing him of crimes and misdemeanors regarding this Ukraine, and the whistleblowers, or partisan hacks is more like it. But these whistleblowers, basically, it's a moot point now. Donald Trump released the actual call to Ukraine, and that should eliminate the whistleblowers. But guess what? That's not enough for the Democrats. They're just going to keep cranking the wheel. Same old playbook, accusations continuing on. And it's becoming clearer every day that these whistleblowers are a part of the Democrat Party. I'd like to kind of swerve into a reaction to what's been going on in the Ukraine and the accusations that the Democrats have been hurling. And I'd like to kind of focus right now on the rally in Minnesota. And they were rocking and rolling, and Trump had them on their feet. And it really is a venue that Trump shines. And it really gives him an avenue to rebut what's been going on, what's being said, the accusations that have been said against him, and dealing with these the impeachment talk by the Democrats. And I tell you, Trump, he brought it. I mean, he hit every high point. Joe Biden and his son, Nancy Pelosi, Ilhan Omar, right in her home state, he brought it. With as regards to Joe Biden, Trump brought the old Sleepy Joe out and really talked about, hey, where's Hunter? And Trump, I think tongue-in-cheek, said, I really wish that I could run against Joe Biden. I'd really like that. Trump was having fun, and the crowd was, the energy, the excitement was evident in that room. And it's where Trump shines, but it's where he can push back on the narratives that the Democrats have been bringing. I mean, Trump went all the way back from when he was coming down the escalator. And he hit the media, talking about the Washington Post, what was it, hours after he was inaugurated. They started okay, how are we going to impeach Trump? I mean, so that impeachment drumbeat has been cranking out by the media and the Democrats right from the beginning. But Trump was really, he was strong message. And it just goes to show that when Trump is focused against what has been taking place in our country as far as the media goes and the accusations, he can push back. He's a strong leader. He's a bull in the china shop. And I just wish that he wasn't the only one out there pushing back. I've said this before. Trump also talked about these Democrats, the do-nothing Democrats. Well, I'll tell you, we've got some do-nothing Republicans right now who are, I think are afraid of their own shadow when it comes to getting out and bringing a message, a Trump message, a Make America Great message. They seem to lose their tongue and get very timid. But Trump, I mean, he hit the media. He's pointing at the media in the back of the room, talking about they're fake. and the news reports that are coming out, all slanted, all negative, and it also gave Donald Trump, our president, the opening and the venue to bring forth what's been taking place in our economy. Strong economy, unemployment down, and more opportunities for work, which should be something that the media would be talking about. But it's always negative with when it comes to the media. But this platform allowed President Trump to be able to tout those successes that he's had over these last 2 years. Now, folks, Donald Trump has been, he's been a strong leader. But look, I'm a never Trumper. I guess you might say I'm a mostly Trumper. Because I'll tell you what, I was scratching my head with John Bolton, and this week I think I saw John Bolton, he's gone now, and there seems to be a different plan. Now I know, and what am I talking about? Hanging the Kurds and the Christian Yazidis out to dry, and it doesn't appear that there was a plan. Now look, I appreciate Lindsey Graham talking about his apprehension in this move and disagreeing with this move. But what really said a lot was Benjamin Netanyahu. Bibi spoke up and sent out a tweet talking about the condition and the severe situation that's happening, that's taking place. Because I'll tell you, Erdogan, the leader in Turkey, he's a thug, and handing him full reign to go in here and do a wipeout job, I don't agree with. But look, I think that Donald Trump, when people strong leaders will stand up and make statement to Trump, he listens. And I saw some movement today that he's going to clamp down and he's going to put sanctions on Turkey. And I hope he goes even further and said this isn't going to stand and really confront Erdogan. I hope that takes place. I'm rooting for Trump. You almost get the thought to say, well, why criticize Trump? Everybody's criticizing him every day, 24/7 in the media. So why should I say anything that would be be a negative towards Trump? I don't look at it that way. I want this president to continue to succeed, to continue to be in the presidency, to see immigration, this invasion that's taken place, to see it through, and to deal with these ones that are dragging their feet on the Democrat side that have been fighting President Trump every step of the way. I want to see him continue with making progress with the economy. And he was at this rally. He was talking about the talking with China and to work towards a deal. Just this past week, there was they were Donald Trump and Japan leader were finalizing some agreements, economic agreements. So there's a lot that I'm out there, pushing for Trump, hoping that Trump will, and supporting President Trump. But we shouldn't be, we shouldn't be shy about if there's an area where Trump might be sliding, that we speak up. because that's only going to help him. That's only going to make him, rethink situations, and that's what we want. And that's why I kind of was scratching my head with John Bolton, because typically Donald Trump wants someone to challenge him, to come at him with a different thought, a different way of doing things, so that he can see all avenues. And I'm hoping that the people that he's surrounding himself with now, when it comes to foreign affairs, that there is that pushback. There is that. Wait a minute. We're giving these countries some leeway that they shouldn't have, like what Turkey did. It wasn't 2 days that Trump says the troops are out, and Erdogan's getting his army and plowing on through. So I'm hoping Trump really kind of doubles down here and pushes a little bit harder on Turkey to say, wait a minute, you're not going to do a slaughter on my watch. And I think that with Syria, we've already seen over the last 5 years chemical use in Syria, and I hope that Turkey doesn't feel that they have that same opening. And I think that Trump talking with Erdogan and saying, wait a minute, this isn't going to happen, and you're not going to go in and just kill off the people, the Kurds and the Yazidi and the Christians that are there. We want to keep our eye on what's going on over there, because there is suffering going on, and innocent men, women, children are suffering right now with what's taking place there with Turkey moving in. So let's be in prayer for that area right now. And that's my perspective and comment.